Reinhold here, and traveling around in my automobile. Going from place to place, I've taken up a little job working for that Ubber. Yes, it's rather good. You meet all sorts of interesting people. I'm having a little problem with payment, though, because all I've really got is this dictaphone and just a jar full of pennies. So they go, oh, have you got the app? And I'm like, I've realigned the aperture on the sight of my elephant gun, if that's what you mean, but they don't seem to, it doesn't seem to be what they're trying to say. Now, I know I shouldn't be dictating and driving, but here's the thing. We've got to address the drama. Yes, the drama, my dears. The drama in the synthwave community. Yes, it's reared its ugly head again. I think it's damn time we put a stop to it. You know, everyone takes to whatever on the internet, and they're spouting their opinions. And the thing is, opinions, my dear, are like ivory tusks, you know, in your living room. Everyone's got one. So why are we all spouting them as if they're fact? Honestly, it doesn't make a lick of sense. Everyone's got their own little thing, haven't they? Got their own view of the world. You know, I've been told, and you won't believe this, but fox hunting is apparently bad. Now, if you honestly believe that, you've never been bitten by an angry fox. And it's a story I don't often repeat because it's quite embarrassing. I was in the woods. I needed to drain the Loch Ness monster. You know, mini Reinhold needed to have a reverse drink, if you catch my drift. You know, I needed to beat away the fly. Now there's an interesting point. They say you catch more flies with honey than you do vinegar. But what do you want to do with all the bloody flies? What are you going to do with it? It doesn't make an awful lot of sense. Now, where was I? Now I can see you. Now get out the road. I don't care. Bloody, honestly. Oh, we're all wearing high-vis jackets. Oh, it's school letting out time. You think you own the bloody road, dear? We didn't even have roads in my day. We just went everywhere on the back of a saber-toothed tiger. That's a little joke, obviously. We didn't have saber-toothed tiger. We just used horses. Now, where the bloody hell is the drama, of course. The drama, yes. Now, see the drama of it all. It's just ridiculous. We just need to stop. We need to stop thinking about it, you know. We just need to stop this discourse, this endless cycle of drama, you know. Synthwave can't die. It's a genre, you know. It's a not... Oh, what's that? Oh, that's not the current drum. That's next month. Oh. What's this month's drama then? That's bloody ridiculous. What are you talking about? No, I'm not going to talk about that. How do you know anyway? Right, I've been informed by a lass wearing light-up sunglasses that that's not the way, that's not the drama that was being talked about. So I guess a bit redundant, really. Much like I'll be if I don't get any more of these Ubber clients. That's the what, sorry? Oh no, we can't be saying those sort of German words. No. That's a trap. I'm not being caught on. No, I'm not saying that. No. Very clever. You tried to trick me. My grandfather was cleared of those crimes. He didn't They searched the house and there wasn't one speck of gold, actually. So just watch yourself, all right? Bloody hell! Bloody woke brigade trying to trap me again. I see. Well, anyway, till next time. I've been Reinhold, and you've been an audience, and I'll see you next time for more synthwave news, I guess. Tally bye.
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to welcome everyone here to the State of Synth. My name is Dennis G.
And I'm Neon Fawkes.
Mr. Neon Fawkes, how are you doing, my friend? It's been a week.
Yeah, I'm doing well.
Very good, very good.
Yeah, I can't wait. Another week and
oh my God.
Party time.
I can't wait. I am counting down. I am like packing now. I don't know why I'm packing. I'm not really sure why, because I'm literally just bringing a backpack because I'm too cheap to pack a what are those things called? Suitcases or even the carry-ons or not. Like they want to Jules, they want to charge you like $60.
I always bring a small little duffel bag and I just pack everything into it and it just squishes up in the. It's a lot easier to get around that way.
You just jam as much stuff as you can, and whatever you can't fit into the backpack, you don't really need it, right?
Exactly.
I mean, that's the way I look at it. So I'm going to be packing literally the laptop, the mixer, and I might pack a shirt, underwear, socks.
Oh,
done.
Underwear, I gotta do. Yeah, I gotta make note of this.
Jules, you need to wear underwear for this whole thing.
It's swimsuit because the place has a pool.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, don't forget your swimming shorts.
Indeed. So we'll talk a little bit more about Neon. We got a lot of stuff, just so much stuff going on at Neon. We're going to be doing our pizza party. We're going to be doing the show. We're going to be just going insane. I know you have like a whole selfie parade that you're going to be doing, I'm sure.
Of course. Anytime I go to a synth event, I might fill up my phone. I think I'm going to need a bigger phone this time.
You might need some extra film or whatever they take pictures on now.
Film for my smartphone. Damn it.
It's going to be fun. If you guys are in the area, it's not too late. You get... Right now, I think pre-registration is at a discount, so do it now while you can. And meet us down there. We're going to have some pizza. We're going to have some laughs. It'll be a good time. And speaking of another person we're going to be meeting down there, we have a very special guest this evening. We have Midnight Fury.
Can't wait. We're going to talk to him, yeah.
My God, I am totally stoked to talk with that gentleman because he just dropped an album. This thing is a banger. It's amazing. And... yeah, I tell you what, we're just going to jump right on into it. We don't have a top story tonight. Our top story is just buy your tickets to Neon, come down and party with us, and it's going to be a good time. And yeah, let's get in. Also, we have like how many, like 1,500 songs to play tonight, Jules?
We've got 13 tracks.
13?
Like, we can do it.
Jules just keeps adding a track every single week, so it's going to get to the point where...
well, Karen plays like 1,000 tracks on our show.
She does, but she doesn't talk like we do.
Well, there you go. So I think so. On that note, first of all, if for all our listeners who are tuned in right now to nightride.fm, if you're in the YouTubes or the IRC, say hi so we can shout out your name.
Indeed.
Because I've already collected a bunch of names right now. Over at YouTube, we've got Disturbed Method.
Ooh.
And our friend Mobtech.
Very nice.
Hey, thanks for tuning in. We've also got in the IRC, we've got Rex Balls.
Very nice. Good old Rex.
Yep. Midnight Fury, our guest, is also in the IRC, and his buddy Time Strider is also in the IRC.
Oh, sweet.
We've also got the Robotron, the two Robs from Megatronics, Dark Rob and Power Rob.
Very nice.
Yeah,
So we're getting
Dave
a little.
808 Turner is also in the IRC. Karin played one of his tracks yesterday on her show. We've also got our buddy Destarian, all the way from Poland, I believe.
Without fail.
Never sleeps.
And who is this?
And-
Is this Vosto? Holy crap, Vosto!
In the chat, he's not sleeping either.
What is it, like 6 in the morning over there, bud? Oh my god.
Who else? We got Too Soon Jr., I guess, or JR. And
Very good.
Waffles is also in the chat. Hearts in Beta, yeah, nah, yeah. And Craig Packman, a couple of Aussies. Who else? Oh, Mr. Three's there. Nightify. Star Madman has joined us. Annie has joined us. We're going to be hearing a track from her. Sir No, also in there.
Well,
Thanks
that
for
is
tuning in. And, yeah,
amazing.
like I said, if you're there listening, say hi in the chats.
That's it. That's all you got to do is say hi, and you get a shout out from my good friend, Mr. Neon Fox.
I love shouting things out.
Speaking of Mr. Neon Fox, I know you're going to go ahead and drop this first track, and I am like so stoked to be playing this track here.
Yeah, we got to kick things off with a track from Shades of Thunder's new album, Still Going Strong. It's available on the new Retrowave label. And for those of you who haven't heard it yet, go check it out, especially the intro track.
Yeah, I heard
it has myself, Dennis, and Karin doing a little skit. And Dennis, we're going to be on vinyl.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, so as I said, it's available on New Retrowave in various physical and digital formats. And yeah, so this is Shades of Thunder with Spellbound right here on Night Ride FM.
And that was Shades of Thunder right there with Spellbound. I love
Damn,
that.
this whole album is juicy. I was saying in the chats that track that we just heard, it's got some Daft Punk vibes to it.
Oh yeah.
And that talk box, some think it's not a talk box. I think it's a vocoder. But
yes.
So cool.
And they are on their game. That is Power Nerd, Patty, and Addictum. And that is on the new Retro Wave label. You can go out and buy it right now.
You get it on vinyl. You can,
You can hear my horrible voice along with Jules' wonderful voice.
Mine's so much worse.
And Karin. Karin's only on 2 albums now.
I know. Karin's, I think
3?
she's on 5 singles and 2 album or 1 album. Or no, I think 2 maybe. Yeah, this will be the second vinyl she'll be on.
Crazy.
She was on Griff's vinyl.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Very good.
Speaking of voices.
Yes.
We've got a lot of music, so let's just jump into our second track of the night before we bring on our guest.
Indeed, yeah.
So, Baltimore artist Thrill Killer have a new synth metal track out, and it's awesome. It's featuring the wailing banshee voice of Power Rob, along with some guitars of Dark Rob, and both of them are going to be at Neon next week. As Megatronic and Power Rob.
Yeah.
So this is the new single. This is Thrill Killer with Dark Star right here on Night Ride FM.
Like a thief in disguise, I'll make the most, make a mark when I meet the mic. I've got a jam, I've got that superstition. Jam tonight, I'll let it go. I just remember, I can't surrender. Jam, I've got the motivation. Never lose control. I remember, oh, I remember. Oh, now I've come so far. So divine, out on the floor, take a chance with the thunder strikes. I'm all alone and I can't seem to stop. I'm on my own, turn them out to a dead tone. I've got a jam, I've got that superstition. Jam tonight, I let it go. I just remember, I can't surrender. Jam, I've got the motivation. Never lose control. I remember, oh, I remember. Now I've come so that your fears come alive. You just hold the line and your will defies when you feel that your heart's on the fire. Don't stop! Hold me close no matter where you are. Till the limit, don't limit, don't stop. Face your fears and we will never go. Till the limit, don't limit, don't stop. Got that motivation. Whoa, till the limit, don't limit, don't stop. Run with the nippers, run with the nippers. Till the limit, don't limit, don't stop.
All right, that was Thrill Killer.
And boy, can Rob wail.
Yeah, that was very amazing, and I can't wait. I can't wait to see Rob down there and all of you awesome people down there in Neon. It is like coming right around the corner. We do have so many people in the shout out. Do you want to do a quick shout out to our IRC people once again,
we've
Jules?
Got, Barracuda
last
and
minutes.
Karen have joined us in the IRCs. So thank you guys.
Yeah, Mr. 3, shout out to Mr. 3. He's probably going to be like the very first like IRC like true IRC person that I will be seeing down in Neon. So that's like so super cool.
Are we taking notes of like who's showing up, because we're going to have to like make sure we cross everything off, because remember, I got to take selfies.
I thought you had the list.
Yeah, I got a list. Anyway, speaking of who we're gonna cross selfies off with.
Yes, that sounds a little weird, but crossing selfies. I don't know. My head went in a different direction.
Don't cross the selfies.
Dude, could we just move on to the guest?
All right, you kick it off, Dennis.
All right. Yes, because we have nowhere else to go with this. We're going to go ahead and bring on our very special guest. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure to introduce to you Midnight Fury.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Also known as Derek, correct?
Hello.
Derek.
Hello. Thanks for coming on, man. It's an honor.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
You've been killing it with your music. And yeah, I mean, you've got a pretty good discography up on Bandcamp, and you've just dropped a new album.
The thing I love about your music is it's got that Outrun sound. It's just that classic Outrun vibe that,
Yeah.
you know, it's true. I want to say it's true synthwave to the core. You know what you want to do, and you put it out there, and you make people want to get in their cars and drive really fast. And
Yes.
that's what it's all
Absolutely.
about. Escaping the 5.0 and putting the
By the
pedal
way,
to the metal.
One thing I wanted to point out, happy belated birthday. You just celebrated a birthday, what, on the weekend?
Right.
I did on the 3rd. Yep.
On the 3rd, yeah.
Thank you. I'm 21.
What? Are you kidding me?
No, yeah, I'm just.
I was gonna say
Yeah, that would surprise me.
We can dream, right?
Half the people in the scene are like 20.
I
the other
know
half
some-
are like 60, like me.
there are some
Yeah,
producers
that's-
out there that are like 17 that are just. I know Francie. I think he's like maybe 18 or something like that, and it's like, how do you have that much talent that early in your life? I just don't
Right?
understand.
And how do you know anything about the 80s?
Right.
Yeah. Some of these young guys are rock stars, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's all
By
a
the way,
big wonderful mix.
Quick shout out, we've been joined in the IRC by Caspro.
Hey, Caspro, very nice.
Hey.
Yeah.
Well, very good. So we're gonna talk about your music. We're gonna talk about some cats. I don't know, like
Cars, cats.
You were saying that you're not really big on talking about yourself, and that that's respectable. So we're gonna talk. We have to ask you like the usual questions because we wouldn't be a synthwave show if we didn't. Otherwise, we'd be Andy Last, I guess, because he just talks about, what does he talk about? GoldenEye and
GoldenEye.
We'll have the deep GoldenEye discussions after we get the good stuff out of the way.
Andy's a cool guy.
Andy is cool.
Have you ever been on that show? You should definitely be on that.
Yeah.
I've talked to him a couple times. He's played some of my music, but me and my voice personally have not been on there.
You know what? We're
gonna
gonna
set
secretly pester him, then get you on
We're
there.
gonna-
Oh god.
We'll say like, yeah, Mr. Fury loves being on the radio.
and he loves talking about himself. So.
Yep. I'm as conceited as they come.
But seriously, though, like, I want to know, like, where did you get started? Now, we did a little bit of talking before we went on air. Kind of got an idea of your roots, similar to my roots, where I started off as a DJ, but you were. Well, I'll let you tell the story of how you got started into your, I would say, musical journey.
Sure. Yeah. Somewhere right around 98, 99 in that ballpark. Yeah, I was a DJ. You know, I hate to say the term EDM, but yeah, I spun a lot of, you know, break beats, hard house, progressive house and stuff like that. Throughout a lot of clubs over Florida. And yeah,
They
I
have a
bought
lot of need
couple-
for DJs in Florida.
Yeah,
here.
and I bought a couple drum machines, and kind of from there on, it's just been on and off. And I think 10 years, I took a kind of hiatus, and just one day I was like, let's do it again. So here I am.
What steered you towards the synthwave sound?
I don't. So I'm a photographer, videographer, you know, during the day, and I was making a video, and I needed a track, and Lamatos, right? That's how you say it,
Ah,
Lamato? So,
yes.
I think I call them
Lamatos?
Lamatos.
Okay. So I heard, I can't think of the name of it. It's a girl's name, the name of the track. But I heard that, and I was like, yes, this is what I've been looking for. And from that point on, I was hooked. Like, that was it.
Right.
I really wish I could think of it. Let's see if I can look it up.
We're only on live radio. No, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
Was it from the Turbo Kid soundtrack?
No.
All right, so
But it's
you
no biggie.
discovered through Lamatos, and the rest is history because you're making banging synthwave music, and you know we all love it. We just checked out the album, I think, which dropped last Friday.
On my birthday, yeah, April 3rd.
Nice, and it is good, very good, and. So we're gonna talk a little bit more of your music and all that, but let's dive into
it's
a
Sarah.
track.
Sarah,
Yes,
Yes,
that's
you
right.
got it. That's it. Yeah, the beginning of that track, when you hear the ARP and everything, it hit my soul. So
Yeah, and that's what happens. I think you have that one song that just hits you in that sweet spot, and you're like, I want
that
some more
was
of
it.
this.
It was game over for that. And
And
yeah,
then-
I needed more of it, and the only way for me to get what I wanted was obviously to make it myself. So
Well, there you go. That's the way to do it.
For me, it was Gunship, Fight for Your Life, or Fly for Your Life.
yeah, Gunship came. You know, once I started down everybody's journey, the rabbit hole. So yeah,
yeah.
Gunship was shortly after.
Gunship for me as
Wait,
well.
quick shout out to Pat, who just discovered Night Ride.
And quick shout out to
David.
Gunship, who will never probably be in this IRC.
No.
They're coming to Neon Fest, right?
Oh yeah.
yeah, I heard.
Secret.
Right.
Guest.
Don't tell nobody.
Karn is interviewing them next week, I believe, and we just keep
Kavinsky,
turning
too, I
them
thought.
down though.
Yeah, Kavinsky and Gunship.
They're we have so many other guests, we just don't have time to get them on, but
Yeah.
they keep asking, but it's there's only so many guests you can bring on, right? I guess I don't know.
You know what? We're gonna get Electric Youth, but we gotta first talk to their manager, Vilingo.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. But anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and play a track, and
Yeah, you know what? Let's play one of the tracks from your new album.
This is from the new album, right?
Yes, and yeah. So actually, if you want to tell us a little bit about this track, Regenerate.
Regenerate.
So Regenerate was the album started in my mind. It was going to go a certain direction, and the whole thing changed direction. But Regenerate was just I don't really want to call it synthwave. I call it more synth music. So I was just kind of creating that ominous, slightly uplifting, but it doesn't really have a chorus. It doesn't have like a lot of breakdowns. It's just a vibe straight through, but subtle lifts and drops. And I really like that steady, just drive.
So do we.
Indeed, so do we.
So you know what? Let's kick off this discussion on this album with this track. This
Yeah.
is "Regenerate" by Midnight Fury, right here on Night Ride FM.
All right, that was Regenerate by Midnight Fury.
Midnight Fury.
I
He's
love
a cool guy.
Midnight Fury. I love it and I hate it. That name.
I feel you.
I know we were talking about the show before we started, and we were just kind of just having a little bit of a laugh as to what we were to call you. And Jules calls everyone by like their artist's last name, so he
Mr. Fury.
He would
Mr.
call you
Fury.
Mr. Fury.
I'm
And
fine with that.
but you were saying you don't like your name. Now, why would you
and-
not
and
like
I
your
don't
name
know. It
as
was
much?
just I hate it. So
Is it because of it's got the quintessential midnight in it?
it's too like cliche. And if I could go back and if I knew now what I knew then, obviously, I would have just
But
called myself Derek. Or
All right,
then I think you'd make that. What's that guy? Midnight Hi-Fi would feel bad.
that's true. You would make him feel bad. He'd be like, "Well, I'm the only other
Right?
midnight guy." Now, all right. So let's roll with this. If you could come up with any name at this point, have you thought about it? An alternate, like if the world exploded and you needed to like rise up out of the ashes as this new, the new you,
Like a
producer?
Midnight Phoenix.
like a midnight phoenix. That would be the perfect name. You should totally go with that. Oh wait, we're back to the midnight thing. That wouldn't work.
yeah, I really haven't thought about it too much. I just like, why can't I just stop it? But it feels way too late now. So yeah, I mean,
Probably.
if I could change it, I'd probably just go by my last name or something.
Here's something unique. Neon Fury.
Neon Fury, yes.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, I mean, neon is brighter than midnight. So.
By the way, quick shout out to Egg Shen, who has joined us in the
Hey.
IRC. Eggy.
Very nice. Always good when Mr. Shen stops in to bless us. He's the pizza brethren. He's our what did it call them? Pastor, I guess. Our pizza pastor.
God, I love pizza.
So we have a Discord. If you guys can go to our Discord right now, and if you were not in our Discord, just go to, what is it, discord.gg/synthwave, and you can be part of our pizza empire. We're working on building a cult. I mean, not a cult, but it's a more or less like a group of people who like synthwave and pizza.
Not a cult.
Not a cult. Forget what I said. But he is basically our pastor, where he will kind of rally the people of the Discord, and he has the whole spiel of his sermon. Basically, he has his whole pizza sermon. It is a beautiful thing. It is like when you're like watching one of the greats talk about the important things in the spirituality of life. He does the same thing, but for pizza, and it's very engaging. So jump in our Discord, become part of the Pizza Brethren. There's actually a Discord little button you can click on if you go to somewhere. I don't know. You just click on something, and it'll.
Yeah. If you're on the Night Ride website, if you click on the little gear icon in the top right, you can do things like, I don't know. You'll find links.
Yes, we have links to things that have things.
Things that, stuff.
But
anyways, back to Mr. Fury.
Back to Mr. Fury. I want to know this. All right, Jules, I'm just going to let you ask the question because this is like your favorite question to ask any producer out there.
Which DAW do you use?
I knew that was coming.
So Ableton Live.
All right. Write that down.
That's the one I have a copy of.
What?
Right on.
I don't know what I'm doing though. I launch it and I'm like, "What is this?" And then I close it.
That's what we all do.
Did you start with that, or did you start with a different one?
No. So I started. I believe it was Fruity Loops 2 back then. I think it's FL Studio now.
Yeah, it is.
Yep. So I started on good old Fruity Loops. Probably the pirate edition. Back when I was a young buck.
I started on Acid Pro.
I did have Acid Pro as well. I used Acid Pro to mix some of my DJ mixes and CDs and stuff like that. It was really good for that.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure it was one of the first programs that would warp things and let you time it just right.
Yeah. They had a very sophisticated time stretching algorithm. For
the time, it was kind of ahead of its time, and now it's kind of.
It's
lost.
just not a thing.
Does it count? Does it count if I use Pro Tracker back in the days on my Amiga?
No,
sure.
That's
I don't know. If you were a chiptune artist,
it's not
right?
really it's not a.
Hey,
DAW,
I used MTV Music Generator. I don't know if you ever played that.
Oh yeah,
nice.
Yep. Back around the 2000 ballpark.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there you go. If you're looking to make music, you can really just jump on any of the tools out there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
MTV Music Maker.
You don't even need to know what you're doing.
No,
exactly.
but I had there was a. Sorry to interrupt you, but I wanted to just get that out there about there was this Xbox game that had a DJ controller. I think it's DJ Hero.
Yeah, DJ Hero.
I'm gonna make my next album with DJ Hero. I think that's gonna be my thing. Okay, you.
I think I told Jules I was going to use the new AI that links to Ableton to make my new album.
Oh my God, that's scary.
See, that's gonna. Now I can create music. That's awesome. Thanks, OpenAI.
Yeah. All right, so
now we're talking about DAWs, but now you said you've gone because we're going to talk about this. Kind of leads into our next track we're going to play.
Okay.
But so you do TikTok, and what are you doing on TikTok?
What are you doing on TikTok?
Yeah, so I was against TikTok for forever, and then just one day, I don't know, you never know what you're gonna put on it, and then I started one, and I just started doing these live jams, with synthesizers and stuff like that, and it
Nice.
kind of took off. I didn't expect it, and I still don't understand it or why it's doing it, but I'm here for it. So
Now, can you do like live broadcasting with that? Like hit record and like record yourself doing like
I've done some live streams and stuff like that. Time Strider and Caspro have both seen me kind of jam out live, and
Oh, that's pretty wicked, actually.
yeah.
We should do the State of Synth on TikTok. I think.
Yeah.
Do we even have a TikTok account? I don't even think we do.
I don't think so. I don't think we do. I don't even. I got one of these days. I'll install it on my phone.
I open it up.
My phone can't handle anymore.
I am so overwhelmed when I open it up. Like the first thing that I did, like literally, like when my first experience with TikTok was me opening it up, and a video would just immediately start playing, and I'm like, ugh! And I got scared, and I just like flicked it away, and then another one came up, and I was like, I can't make it stop. And like I flicked that away, and then like it's like as fast as you can flick them away, another one just comes and hits you, and it's like the most like in your face. It's not even like like Bob Ross painting or nothing like that. It's like literally like some person's like twerking, and it's like
right. Didn't you and I talked about that before, right?
Oh my god!
I was like, you got to train that algorithm. So mine is nothing but cats and synthesizers.
I did a little bit. I'm a big fan of like the old video game glitches, like Metroid and stuff like that. Like all the cool, when they break the game. I like when they break the game. It's really cool when they go through walls and stuff like that. So I started doing that a little bit. So I got it a little bit trained. But it's like basically now it's literally like it's a mixture of twerking, video games, and primo. Like that's and it just alternates. It's like primo, video games, twerking. Like I'm getting there, but I feel like there's still a long way to go.
Yeah, it takes a little time.
Jules, once I learn, I'll teach you.
Yeah, thanks.
You and I will
so you're
learn
doing
it
on
together.
TikTok, and you're now. So you were telling us behind one of the songs there that you kind of slowly transitioned out of your DAW and you're gone kind of like full on hardware.
Yeah, almost full on hardware. The only really thing I'm using for Ableton at this moment is like mixing and mastering. That's pretty much it. Everything else is 100% hardware, analog, all synthesizers. So it's been a new journey, kind of relearning myself and learning what I'm doing. So,
do you do your own mastering?
Yeah, I do everything myself.
Look at you. That's like a whole thing. That's like really like that's its own universe in a way. That
it is
another one I would never be able to figure out, but people know what they're doing apparently.
I don't. But...
Oh, I think you do okay. Speaking of, I think we should play another track.
Let's do it.
We have so many to play here tonight. I can't wait to hear some more music, make our YouTubers happy. And what do we have lined up next?
Well, so we were talking about hardware, and you were saying that has something to do with this next track we're going to play, Heart of Hardware, correct?
Yes.
Oh,
Right.
that makes sense now.
There you go.
So is this
here-
track the Heart of Hardware? Like, do you have all hardware on this track?
Yes. So
And you
this
go straight
track,
to the heart?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's-
that's right.
So this track is, I believe it was the first song I ever did. It's completely played live, all hardware, no bells and whistles or anything like that. Just played through and recorded as is.
So like no automation in the DAW, no
everything's
no,
done
no
with
dragging
my
a little
hands.
dragging a little note around on the grid and placing
Nope.
it.
No mouse. So
Look at that.
Very
All
nice.
right. Well, here it is then. Midnight Fury with Heart of Hardware from the album Metamorph, right here on Night Ride FM.
All right, and that was Heart of Hardware by the Mr. Midnight Fury.
Nice song. So basically almost no DAW used in that.
Right.
Nope. Just to mix and master. That's it.
That's
And,
incredible.
Dave 808 was saying, I'd love to see his hardware setup. And of course, Egg Shen was nice enough to go post a link to
Thank
one of
you,
your
Egg
Twitter
Shen.
posts. Yeah, where you can see all Mr. Fury's cool toys.
Appreciate it, Mr. Egg.
We were talking about that too off air. How many synths, pieces of hardware, or what do you call them? Do you call them synths?
They're my buddy calls them devil boxes, but I think there's eight.
Holy
eight or
crap.
9 kind of sitting around
What?
me. And yeah, I mean, it feels like you're sitting in a spaceship.
Oh my! You're like that guy. You know the meme, the guy sitting on the beach and he's got like six, like
playing
the synthesizer, and he's just
Yeah.
like got the hair blowing, and it's like that could be you,
Yes.
man.
Yes, I've been sent that before.
That could be your new
So-
TikTok.
Who else?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Betamax has a ton. Glenn Main has a ton. Of course, Scandroid has an entire warehouse full of them.
Yep. Shout out to Baldercaster.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Baldercast is a great.
He's a big inspiration of mine.
Does he have it? When's he coming out with his next one? It's been a minute, I guess, right? I mean,
Yeah, you dropped one earlier this year.
did we miss it?
I don't know. Wow, we played it.
No.
back from-
Did we play it? This is how bad I am. I can't even tell you what songs we play on the show, because we play so many good music, and so many good
Oh
music.
no, I was wrong. It was in November. His last.
I can't say
drop.
words. November.
Yeah.
Well, that's
But
We're due.
Visions album was re-released, I think.
we're due for some more of that Baldercaster. And of course, Midnight Fury just dropped that banger of an album. Now, that is any special things that you want to say about the album? Any experiences?
How long has it been in the works?
Not too long. I would say somewhere around October-ish, and I think it was done at the end of November, mid-December, something like that.
Really?
It was originally supposed to be just a small EP, like 4 tracks, and things kind of changed, and one thing led to another, and then
It grew and
it
grew.
grew, and it got aggressive, and I was going through some feelings at the time, so it's a little different than other stuff that I put out. But
That's generally a good inspiration though for some music.
yeah,
It some of the best music comes from, well, I guess it has to, from
Yeah.
feelings.
From
feelings.
feelings, nothing more than feelings.
Speaking of that, what you just did with that little beatbox, we're not playing it tonight, but I just wanted to throw a special mention of my favorite track that you do, and I already forgot the name, but again, we were talking about it before the show.
Crossing the line.
Crossing the Line. Now, I would have chose that one to play, but Jules wanted to play like a lot of your newer stuff.
Yeah.
But that is really cool. Now, if you heard it, you would kind of notice that it has kind of a different sound to it. And you were telling me that that was more or less kind of like that Florida breakbeat vibe that you were going for.
Yeah, so it was kind of I just wanted to mix my Florida breaks with some outrun because I don't hear that done too often.
No, not at all.
Yeah, so I mean it's kind of cool. I didn't have a lot of hope that that people would like it, but I wanted to do it, and I think it's rad.
That's my favorite. The only other artist that I know that kind of does that is Robots with Ray Guns. Does that?
He can go pretty wild sometimes.
Yeah. You guys should do like a concept album or something. Like you can have.
By the
like
way,
a-
I'm looking at your discography, right? And
Yep.
so most of your stuff starts in 2021,
Mhm.
but you've got your first track there, "Bells of Fury."
Ugh,
It's
yeah.
got a 2001 date. But sorry, first of all, every time-
2001?
'cause Rex Balls is in the chat, so every time I look at that track name, I want to say Balls of Fury.
that could be your new name.
That's what I was about to say. I'll
There
go
you
with
go.
it. Balls of Fury.
We might even just name the episode
Balls of Fury.
Balls of Fury. But yeah, so we're gonna play our next track, Balls of Fury. I mean, Deja Vu, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this one's got some vocals.
Yeah,
Where did you snag those?
I can't tell you.
What?
It's a secret.
That's it.
Yeah.
Secret
But yeah,
sauce.
this track was just a little different, and I don't know. I felt like I just wanted to spread out a little bit and just let people know that I can make other stuff. So it kind of pushes the limits of synthwave, I think, a little bit. Going kind of pushing those borders. So
We like
That's
that.
right. Yeah, here at Night Ride, we're all over the map.
We are big fans of sounding different. You don't want to sound like everyone else. You want to sound
Nope.
like,
and I try kind of hard to make things just a little bit different. So
yeah. And we dig it. So we're going to go ahead and drop this wonderful track on you. And once again, this is Midnight Fury, and the track is called Deja Vu, right here on Night Ride FM.
try to lie. Your salad never buy. I'll call you out. Yeah, I'll call you out. I've seen it all before. Don't fool me anymore. I'll call you out. Yeah, I'll call you out.
And that was Midnight Fury with Deja Vu.
Deja Vu.
Now, is
Such
there
a
any
cool track.
specific meaning behind Deja Vu? Or it just sounded fun?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it, but yeah, there's meaning. There is meaning. This whole album is a metaphor. If you get it.
Ah, I see what you did
every-
there.
There it
everything-
is.
There's a lot of let's play a game of Clue. there's a lot of stuff going on in there. I'll keep it to myself,
Don't play
but-
Clue. That's bad.
Yeah.
That is
so,
on PC of you.
yeah.
But yeah, so go ahead. We said we weren't going to talk about it. So you can go to the album and you can just kind of piece your own part of the mystery together.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, one thing I wanted to talk about as well about the album.
Uh-huh.
The artwork is freaking cool, and I don't recognize the artist. A Toon Sketch?
Yes. So he is kind of popular. He's done a lot for a lot of people, and I normally do my own artwork, and I just wanted to just pass it on to somebody else. And I've seen his stuff, and
Has he
kinda
done
gave
Wave
him the-
Shaper?
I feel like he may have done one before, but no, there is another guy that does do Wave Shaper.
Okay.
But no, I gave him the concept and everything, and it's kind of designed after me standing, in my bedroom behind a synthesizer doing what I do, like if you see on TikTok or my Instagram.
With the hair? Or we're still
With the-
working on that one?
yeah.
We got to do that one. I'm telling you, got to get an artist to draw that. That would be wicked. Like you standing on the beach with the hair going and the synthesizers. I just want to see you do that. I want to see that image on TikTok.
I'll figure out a way.
I would subscribe to that, and I would just fill my feed with nothing but the glorious blowing hair. But you have short hair, don't you?
I do 1 month, and the next month it's really long again. So
Yeah, that's like me.
I see. Aren't you lucky? Well, you're both lucky.
I would trade it. So
Well, that's fantastic.
So we were gonna talk about cats too.
I heard we were
Okay,
going to
you know
talk
what?
about
Let's-
cats.
Let's play a track because we got Annie waiting in the wings there.
Oh,
so
that's
I want to get. Actually, do you want to switch the order?
We can.
The next two tracks.
We
Yeah,
absolutely
let's do that.
can. We can do that
Let's,
on the fly.
Because it's Annie.
We love Annie.
Yeah. So okay, let's play this.
Let's do
So,
it.
right, we got the latest incredible track for you. It's Annie. She's once again partnered with Von Herzog. And this is her new single. It's called Taxi. And you're listening to it right here on Night Ride FM.
Take a turn, it's time to shake the dice. Make a sudden move and don't think twice. Who knows what the breeze will blow this way?
All right, and that was Taxi with Annie and Von Herzog.
Yeah, Annie Zog.
Annie Zog. Somebody mentioned that. Is that going to be the going name now? I guess.
Yep. But, oh man, Annie, your voice incredible. Your tunes, like they're so catchy. I was saying in the chat, like every time she comes out with a new single, it's stuck in my head for weeks, and I'm just humming on my way to work, doing dishes, whatever. It's just I can't get them out of my head.
Yeah, it's very good, and to me it reminds me of just something that's more like larger than the synthwave box. You know what I mean? It just kind of breaks out into this otherworldly, ethereal kind of. You said angelic. I guess that's the best way to describe it. And
Derek, you said that, yeah.
And I dig it, man. I dig the vibe.
Mm-hmm.
So
and once again, so folks can head on over to Annie with 2 E's and the number 1.bandcamp.com to get that track and all her other slamming tracks.
Yeah.
Vosto and Annie collab. I said it. They're right there in the IRC, and I'm trying to make some magic. I'm going to be the synthwave cupid, and hopefully
that's Karen's role. She's the synthwave cupid.
Think about it, though.
So and so and so and so should
think about Vosto and the way that he does his production work, and it's like very over the top, like Vangelis. You know what I mean? Like, and then imagine Vangelis with like this ethereal singing over top of it. Like, come on.
Star Management and get it, Jellic.
there it is. So very good.
Okay, back to Mr. Fury.
Mr. Fury. We have the big hard hitting questions now.
Yeah. What's your favorite cereal?
Ooh, I love Lucky Charms and Cinnamon Toast.
Oh, pure sugar, baby.
Yeah.
Cinnamon. I haven't had. Do they still make Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Yeah, I
Crunch
think they'll
Toast?
make that till the end of time.
I think they will. I have been getting into the Cheerios because I'm an old man, and
Same.
I heard that it's good for
Your heart.
your heart. Yeah, it's heart healthy. Did you know that?
Me, if I want a sugar hit, it's Sugar Crisp, because that is like I think
Now
there's
that's not around.
yeah, and I think
Sugar
there's like a
Crisp?
gallon of sugar in a
That's
box of
nostalgic.
sugar.
With the Sugar Crisp bear, you know,
Yeah.
It's still around.
with
Is
the scoops. He's got the scoops of the Sugar Crisps.
Yeah, of course it's around.
Oh
And
my God.
if I need less sugar, I'll have Frosted Flakes.
Wait a minute. Well, it's like half. That's like half the sugar, right? Because
Yeah, well I can't.
They only
I
have
don't like,
one
I don't like
half
eating anything
frosted.
with no. I can't eat anything with no sugar because that's just disgusting.
it's like you eat the sugar side when you're like really wanting the sugar, and then like when you don't want as much sugar, you just like flip it over and you eat the
It's
non-sugar
like when I
part.
cook, I usually use a brick of butter, but
You
when
gotta
I want
lick the back.
All right.
All right.
Okay, so we're going to talk about cats.
Next subject, cats.
Next subject.
It's just cats.
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 So obviously, if you're going to be in the synthwave scene, you have to have a cat, right?
It comes with the territory, is what I hear. So yeah.
Cats and keyboards.
Synthesizers sound best.
So
when,
there is a Facebook page that I follow. It's called Cats on Synthesizers in Space.
Oh my god.
It's pretty awesome if you want to check it out.
That's perfect.
It is perfect.
Because who wouldn't want cats playing music on synthesizers? I mean, that's like the best of both worlds, really.
Yeah, that's how I
honestly.
come up with a lot of my melodies. The cat just walks across the keyboard and I just hit record.
I think Vosto did that at one point. He had his cat on, and
So Essinger, we had Essinger. and
Essinger
he had-
vocalized his cat. That was great.
Yeah, he vocoded his cat live on the air
That is awesome.
that was
because
fun.
everything Essinger does is vocoded.
In fact, speaking of TikTok, Jules, we do have things on a TikTok. We have the Night Ride FM TikTok, and apparently I'm the only one that wants to do anything with it. Yeah, we do. We have a Night Ride FM TikTok, and I put up that clip of Essinger with him vocalizing his cat, and you can go to, I don't know, tiktok.com/ I don't know. How does TikTok work? You just look
I
for
don't
Night
know.
Ride FM.
It's phone only, right? So it's I don't know. Just,
Yeah,
You can go on the internet.
Oh, that's right. There is a webpage. Yeah.
Well, if you're
I know
looking
people that
for
refuse to put it on their phone. So
if you're looking for vocoded cats, go onto our Night Ride FM TikTok. We only have like 2 videos. One is like That and the other one, I honestly can't even tell you. I think I made some tribute to cannons after we had them on the show. I said, "Hey, thanks for coming on our show. Here's a TikTok for you." Like I knew no idea what I was doing. And I just
By the way, Dysterian pointed out. Remind me, there's in one of Deadlife's tracks, he's got a cat purring.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
We need more cats in synthwave. We do.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly.
I have an idea. It's a fresh one.
Ooh, what?
I'm gonna record my cat.
Nice. Can you do it right now? You just
no, I actually locked him out of the room because he kept jumping on my face.
you're just doing the interview. Your
stop.
cat just my cat does that too.
Yeah, he likes to jump up around my neck and hug me, and it always seems to be when I'm doing something.
Right.
As usual. Yeah.
What is it about cats? Like it's like they want.
That's how they roll, man.
They want your face, like right as you're doing. Like
only when you're busy.
I'm playing like The Witcher 3. I remember like I was just like grinding down on this boss, and like my cat literally was like sticking her cat butt in my face. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
The
like
bubble gum.
When you're really busy playing a video game or something, that's usually when they stick their butt in your face.
Right. It's just cats are something else, man. Let me tell you.
They're fun.
All right. What else do we have to cover here?
Okay, let's play a track, and then we'll
tracks.
We'll talk about where to find your music,
Cereal,
socials.
Cats. We covered all the bases. What else
Neon.
do you want from us?
We're gonna talk about Neon.
Yeah, we're definitely going to talk about Neon. All right, let's play a track, then we'll talk about some Neon and some more cats and some other stuff.
Let's do it. All right, so Spanish artist Sequenza dropped a new single, and I've heard this a couple of times on Karen's show, and I was like, we gotta play this. So this is Sequenza's new single, Interstellar, right here on Night Ride FM.
We used to look up in the sky and wonder at our place in the stars. Now we just look down and worry about our place in the dirt.
must mean something. Maybe it means something more, something we can't yet understand. Maybe it's some evidence, some artifact of a higher dimension that we can't consciously perceive. I'm drawn across the universe to someone I haven't seen in a decade, who I know is probably dead. Love is the one thing we're capable of perceiving that transcends dimensions of time and space.
Oh, what amazing track that is. Interstellar. I love it.
Sequenza.
The vocal, the voiceover. That's what it is. That is just incredible.
It's a trippy song, man. You can really get high and listen to that.
You can escape. It's an escape song. I like that. You just float on into the clouds. But very good. So we're just gonna wrap up our wonderful interview with Mr. Fury. Then I think he's gonna hang around and help us out with being a regular pundit, I guess, like we are. But we want to drop some socials. We want to let people know how to get a hold of you. So
Well, before I do that, don't want to forget shout outs to Dark Ludus and Jeff Creature.
Ah, that's right.
IRC chat.
Nice. But socials, do you have any socials that you want to shout out there to all the listeners if they want to get in touch with you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm on pretty much every social. If you want to see,
TikTok.
Some of the things that I do, you can jump on TikTok. You can jump on Instagram. It's all Midnight Fury or Midnight Fury Official. I'm not paying for a blue check, but you'll find me. It's the same logo. So.
Nobody's paying for a blue check.
I think if you can go to Linktree/Midnight Fury, right?
Yep. Yeah,
that's
so
probably
you
one
can
of the
find them
quicker
all
ways.
there, music and everything.
And one thing. Oh yeah, and are you on SoundCloud?
That is the only thing I'm not on.
Okay.
That's okay. No one listens to that.
I know.
Yeah.
You know what? So every once in a while, I'll jump back on a SoundCloud and be like, is there anybody I missed that I'm not following? But it's like little by little, it's getting quieter and quieter over there.
Yeah.
Cobwebs are starting to take over.
It's true.
But they offer mastering, so.
On 128 kilobits of sound. So
sounds like that old Nokia.
Enjoy. All right.
Ooh.
So
Dimmy K has joined the chat.
Dimmy K. What?
I love
The
me some
Greek
Dimmy.
Guitar
kidding
God.
me? Dimmy K. It's got to be like 6 a.m., 7 a.m. over there in Greece. That is, Dimmy, you are the man. You're just an incredible human being.
He's
Ela,
human.
Yasu.
Yes. So, Yasu. What does that mean?
Yeah. I think it's like cheers.
Is that Greek?
Yeah.
Very nice. You know Greek. How many languages do you know, Jules? I know one language.
I think I know like one word in every language. That's about it. Okay, I speak French and English. Yeah, that's about it.
Oh, fair enough. I guess in a couple days we're going to be speaking Floridian at good old Neon Retro Fest, and the people that are going to be down there, so many people that are going to be down there. I know Mr. 3, who is in the chat, is going to be there. I know that Mr. Fury here is going to be there as well.
Yes, sir.
KZL, we're going to be down there. We're going to be doing the State of Synth show, which, by the way, we're mixing the show a little bit different tonight, and I just wanted to put that out there, that if things sound a little bit different, it's because I'm doing it without my controller. I'm setting like all the volumes manually and everything like that. Because I cannot fix my controller. I can't fit that in my little tiny backpack with my toothbrush. So I'm bringing down my laptop. It's going to be that. And that's how we're going to do the sound. But I think it sounds okay.
Yeah, it sounds, from what I've been listening to, it sounds perfect.
Very good.
Mr. Fury, you got any favorite arcade machines or games?
Yes. What are we going to play down at Neon?
Because me, it's Time Pilot.
I don't think I have one individual favorite. I mean, I love all retro games. I mean, that's what I grew up on. Probably just like you guys. I'll play any one of them. So
Outrun. They got Outrun out there. You could play Outrun while you're listening to Outrun. I mean, that's just.
It wouldn't be.
I do that in real life. So.
Yeah. Like cars. Like I follow you on Facebook, and you got a picture of a car or two. You got several pictures of a car. What are you driving?
So yeah, my daily driver is a big Jeep Wrangler, but my Freedom Mobile is a Honda S2000. A lot of work done to it, supercharged. It's fast. It's real fast. Convertible, but that's my favorite thing to do is put the top down, blast them out running.
Are you bringing it to Florida?
I am not bringing it to Neon Fest.
Damn it!
He's not gonna risk it.
I wanted a ride. I wanted to be driven around Florida, and I want to
I
go
know
to like,
in a convertible.
I want to go to the places
if you want to
Vanilla
stop
Ice.
by my
Man.
house on your way down there, I'll take you for a ride, and yeah, you'll enjoy it. So.
All right, that'll be great. It'll be like I want to go to the old Vanilla Ice hangs. Like, is that like where you are or Tampa is? yeah. You know, like creeping down. What was the Detroit beachfront area? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I mean, I'll take you down there if that's where you want to go. Drive through some palm trees, a sunset.
Yes, all of that. I want all that.
But by the way, Craig Pac-Man, he's like Galaga is his game, 1942 as well, and
1942.
Kung Fu Master. I love that game.
Kung Fu. Oh, that is the best game. Legend of Cage. That's my jam. I hope they have Legend of Cage down there.
I also like to use. I love Karate Champ, especially 2-player.
Yeah.
Karate Champ was fight.
Karate Champ was they're gonna have so many games. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think over 70 arcade games.
Big Doug.
It's insane. So anyway, go and do that, and we're gonna play I think we're gonna play another track, and then we're gonna talk about some of the other touring. It's not all about Neon, although it's mostly about Neon. We have other touring events.
Let's rattle off a couple of album releases. I didn't put too many in.
We could do that too.
Yeah. So go ahead and rattle off some album releases.
Let's do some album
Besides, of course,
releases.
Metamorph by Midnight Fury that was released on Sunday on Bandcamp.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're gonna do some album releases, and do I start that off, or do you start that off? Because
ye shall start it off.
All right, so April 11th. April 11th is, I guess, in a couple days or something like that. What's time? LeBrock with their EP Gone. That's very exciting. That is on the Fixed label, so check that out. And on April 14th, which is the day of Neon Retrofest, we have is it Nilio? Nilio with Cypher featuring Carmen. Who's this? Carmen Zoe?
Where in the world is Carmen?
Where in the world is? Yeah, exactly. It's Where in the World is Carmen Zoe Lee on another damn single. There it is.
There you go.
So check that out on April 14th.
Mm-hmm. And let's see. Great Stars on Friday is dropping his new single, A Million Other Ways. Nice. And there is a new album coming out by Volker X. I don't know when, but our Space Overlord is dropping something soon.
I can't wait. He's another one of those producers that you just wait for a new album and you just get excited. You know that it's going to be a banger when it comes out. So, well, very good. Go out and buy those albums.
Can I throw one out there?
Yeah.
So, my good buddy Time Strider has a debut album coming out 420.
What?
Pillars. Yeah, I think it's going to cause some ruckus. It's really good.
Nice.
So, pay attention to that one.
You said it's coming out on 420?
Yes, sir.
Very good. That's a very good date.
Awesome.
So, yeah, look forward to Time Strider coming out on the 420, the 20th of April.
Time Strider also just dropped something at the end of March, didn't he?
So he did release some on his Bandcamp, but it will be coming out on Spotify and the streaming services.
Sweet.
Very cool.
Oh, you know who else is? You mentioned 420, and of course, first person that comes to mind
yes,
is Oceanside 85. She's got a new album dropping on 420, and it's called Love Warrior.
Yeah, I'm excited. She's actually one of my favorite vocalists.
Yeah.
I love her vocals. So very good. Get albums.
Speaking of stuff coming, you know what? This is going to lead me into next song.
Yes.
So the master of aesthetic, both visual and auditory, released a new single on April Fool's. It's no joke, by the way. England artist Lavenu. He's dropped a couple of singles, and I think they're all in preparation for an album he's about to release. He hasn't said when, but the guy doesn't give my credit card a break. You know, because his stuff, the artwork and the posters and
everything feels pure.
Oh yeah, posters and postcards and and vinyls and
he's everyone's favorite synthwave artist.
Yes. He puts the But anyway, so yeah, he's got a new stuff coming out. But right now, he just dropped this latest single on Saturday. This is L'Avenue with Discotheque right here on Night Ride FM.
And that was Lavenue with Discotheque.
All his too. He's always using those flutes and
Yeah.
and, like everything about Lavenue is like a breeze in your
A
face
breeze in your
with, like,
hair,
palm tree leaves
palm
flapping
trees,
around, and
a hammock.
the sound of beach and toucans squawking in the distance and
Right.
stuff.
Yep, bird pooping on your head. No, maybe not. But yeah,
By the way,
it's got that.
Quick shout out to the YouTube. We got Mofo Shiznak tuned in.
Fantastic. I've been waiting for you, man. I've been waiting for you to join in the show. So shout out to you, my friend. And we're going to give you another track here because we are chock full of tunes. After this, we're going to do some birthdays. But right now, what do we got, Mr. Neon Fox?
So, Lavenue's British, so let's stick with the Brits. Everybody knows these guys. New Arcades, they're back with a new single. This is Tell Me It's Over, right here on Night Ride FM.
We drifted apart so long ago. Nothing changed, but we never spoke. I don't know who I'm
And that was New Arcades with Tell Me It's Over. And it is not over. We have some more
we
stuff.
are still here with Mr. Fury.
Yeah, indeed. We're going to go into birthdays, I think. Birthdays, is that what we're going to do, Mr. Jules?
Yep.
Birthdays.
Let's kick it off. Well, so just this past weekend, obviously, it was our guest's birthday. So happy belated once again.
Happy birthday. So I had to take a second there and I had to find the trigger for happy birthday. Because again, like it's a different setup and I used to just, hit the trigger and I don't know what I'm doing now. But I found it. I found the happy birthday song button. So here we go. Birthdays in the house. Happy birthday. Did you say happy birthday to Andrew Lucent?
No, so I was going to say, today.
Yes.
Andrew Lucent is celebrating birthday.
The name I can't say.
Lucent?
I can't. It hurts.
Because there's no H on the end.
Right, exactly. Because I want the little H, but I have to stop at the Lucent, and it just kind of messes with my.
By the way, speaking of Andrew Lucent, I just want to remind everyone he just got his second album out, The Lost City. It was dropped end of January, I believe.
Oh, very good, very good.
Go on to his Bandcamp. So, and you know what? Quick shout out to Retro Peak has joined us in the IRC, as well as our friend Blobs, who apparently was walking around Sydney on Monday with his Night Ride FM shirt.
Oh, my man! Look
Thanks,
at this. Man. That is rad. That is super rad. Well, very good. Thank you so much for supporting the station, and you're cool, man. We appreciate all of the support.
Cool dude.
You're a cool guy. Happy birthday on April 6th, which is Geovac. We had him on the show as well, so he's another cool guy.
Let's see, April 7th, local to my area, Exile celebrating a birthday, as well as Ectoplague. Nice dark synth artist.
Cool. Last but not least, we have on April 8th, we have Valingo and You Know What?
Mm-hmm. You Know What? French, I believe.
Yeah.
And, we got a couple of extras. April 9th, folks might know this person, Pat DeMeo from the Motion Epic.
Oh, that's right.
Celebrating a birthday.
Forgot about that. Mm-hmm. And look at this. There's one more.
There you go.
April 10th is Sergey from TV Players. So happy birthday to you.
I think it's a duo. TV Players, I think it's a duo. They're awesome.
Yeah, very good. Very good. Lots of birthdays in April.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's kick off. We still got tunes, and it's
tunes.
11 p.m. So
music.
So our once Finnish friend, Runaway Droid, is now Irish.
Oh,
he's moved to the Emerald Isle.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, him and his lady are now residing in Ireland.
Very
nice. And I guess that's why he dropped a new EP called Heat, which is a synthwave soundtrack for road trips. That's what's in the description on Bandcamp.
Sweet.
And here's the titular track. Everybody take a drink.
Drink.
It's Heat by Runaway Droid, right here on Night Ride FM.
And that was Runaway Droid with Heat. Heat.
The whole EP is awesome. It's Runaway Droid. I mean, yeah. He knows what he's doing.
It's good stuff, man. All right, so are we going to do one more, and then we're going to do touring events?
We got to plow through because we still got 3 songs to play. So let's play this one.
Yes, indeed.
Russian artist Polytame has teamed up with Shen Walker, who also has been featured on some tracks on the Rosso Corsa record label with like artists like Bino Biscotti. But anyways, Polytame from Russia. This is her new track with Shen Walker. It's called Lost Cause, right here on Night Ride FM.
Shy, timid, and gentle. They say you'll never hurt a fly. Before it all got so fatal, they never asked the reason why. I'm not just what I see behind the closed doors and the darkest nights. No one will heal the screams, 'cause I'm a lost cause. Ooh, please, somebody help me. I'm a lost cause. It didn't happen by a chance. Upbringing didn't go that well. Behind the bars and bar fences, they left me trapped in my own hell. Forgive me for my crimes and try to understand me. No matter if I lie, that I lost cause. I'm a lost cause. Ooh, please, somebody help me. I'm a lost cause. Sorrow slowly surrounds me. There is no way back, and I have no mercy, no regret. 'Cause I'm a lost cause. 'Cause I'm a lost cause. Help me, I'm a lost cause. Help me, I'm a lost
And that was Polytame. I want to say Polyteam, but it's Polytame, right?
I think Karin calls her Polyteen, so I think either or.
Well, very good. Very good. That's very exciting and wonderful. And, I would just love to have them on the show one of these days. Jules, we should definitely reach out and see
Make
if we
it
can
happen.
get them. Because they're just wonderful, wonderful artists.
Yeah, I think, you know what? We should make that happen. I have a feeling we'd have to.
We should just make that happen.
Yeah. Let's hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
Hint,
wink,
hint,
wink.
nudge, nudge.
Know what I mean?
We might make that happen. We might have and we can ask her how to pronounce the name.
Da.
More female producers. We need more female producers in synthwave.
Exactly.
All right, so we are going to move on now, and I
Yeah.
believe we're going to do some touring and events.
Yes, because you know what? There's a crap load going on in April.
Oh my god.
So you know what? So I doubled up. So I'll say a few, and then you'll say a few, and we'll just blast through this.
All right, let's do it.
All right. So April 8th To the 29th in Europe, LeBrock is on tour with Wolf Club. Lucky bastards in Europe.
Yeah.
And also, April 13th in Rome, there's something going on called Synthwave Night, which is going to feature the artists Steve Arrows and Vincenzo Salvia.
Very cool. And what is this day? April 14th. I never heard of this event here. It's going to be, it looks like it's going to be in Tampa.
What is this?
Something called Neon Retro Fast.
Okay, but remember, you gotta list off all these artists in one breath.
You do this to me every week.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to try real hard this time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Safaro, Megatronics, Power Rob, Max Overdrive 1986, ACP Pro, Starfarer, Velocity 128, Von Kaiser, Marvel 83, Let 'em Riot, Betamax, Robert Parker, System Glitch, Watch Out for Snakes, Vampire Stepdad, Phaserland, Arcade High, Gregoria Franco, Dream Shore, Neutron Dreams, Michael Weber, and the Status Synth. Woohoo!
And the Status Synth, and Mr. Fury's going to be there
And
too.
Mr. Fury.
Oh, and I think, we happen to know that Michael Oakley will be visiting as well.
Michael Oakley, Coffin Dragger.
Karen will be there. Mr. 3 will be there.
It's going to be insane.
The New York, the NYC crowd, the Nightwave crowd is going to be there.
Oh, that's right.
Graphic Mercenary and Faith in the Glitch. And I don't know who else.
Yeah, it's going to be a who's who of synthwave. So if you can make
selfies everywhere.
You love those selfies.
I was saying this in the chat. I want to get everyone. I'm going to see how many people I can get to do this. To go out in the parking lot. You remember the movie Buckaroo Banzai?
No.
You're really dating yourself now.
Peter Weller, Buckaroo Banzai.
You're really dating yourself. No, I've never heard.
Oh my god. Anyways, at the end, okay, so there's a movie called The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai Across the 8th Dimension. It's such a shticky, hilarious movie.
Okay.
And anyways, at the end, they've got all the actors. He's walking through the parking lot, and then one by one, all the actors join him, and it's got this funky little ditty. I want to get everyone on Neon to do that.
All right, we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
I might have to have a few in me before I do that shenanigans like that. But
I think there's something else going on around then.
Yes. In Minnesota, we have the VGM Con. It has Watch Out for Snakes and Megatronics, and they will be booting it up from Neon to go perform over there with D Notive, Ian Cowell, and North Innsbruck, and even more. So
I don't know how they do it. They're going to be at Neon, and literally like a day later, they gotta boot up to Minnesota.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
What
so
else?
April 17th to May 28th in the USA, there's the Synthforce 7 tour with TWRP and Magic Sword.
Very nice. What else? April 17th?
Oh, yeah. April 17th in Paris. Wave Defender Reloaded with Absolute Valentine, Morgan Willis, and more.
Very good. April 21st in Rouen, France. Did I get that?
Yep.
Oh, very good.
It's Rouen.
Rouen,
yeah, pretty much.
France. We have Synthwave Invaders 4. Also featuring Absolute Valentine, it's getting late, with Thomas Barradin and more. So go to that, I guess.
Yep, that too. One last one, Dennis. You can do it.
April 26th through the 30th, we have Neotropolis Festival in the Mojave Desert. That's wicked. Featuring Nightclub, Megatronic, Starfarer, Knight Rider 87, and Electrotron.
Yeah.
So
But man, Power Rob from Megatronics, like those guys, they're not stopping this year.
No, it's just the great synth train that's just riding on into the desert, I guess.
And by the way, folks, if you want to know more about synthwave events going on around the world that I know of, you can hit the nightride.fm/blog/synthwave events. I've posted the links in the chats, or you can just go to Google and just type synthwave events, and it's the first thing that pops up.
Very good.
Right. And a quick shout out in the YouTubes to Nova Beast 92.
Nova Beast.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who are like, how could you not know Buckaroo Banzai?
Yeah, no, I definitely take blame for that because
You and Mr. Fury, man. I don't know what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Guys.
I'm just a kid. I don't know these
All right.
things. All right.
We've got 2 more tunes to play and
2 more
folks
tunes.
can go to bed.
Let's do it. What do we got?
All right. Our Swedish buddy Atex. He always makes incredible synth tracks that makes DJs like us happy because I don't know about you, but when you play an Atex track and there's people on the dance floor, they lose their shit.
That's it.
So, yeah, it's because of the bass and the energy. So, here's his latest. It's called Science, right here on Night Ride FM.
That was Atex with Science. Very nice.
Science, bitch.
And yeah, I tell you what, we're going to see if we can squeeze on one more track here by Mr. Fury, because I want to play this track. I don't know why I loaded up the wrong song, because I don't know what we're doing. We're doing this on the fly because this is how we roll. But this song, tell me about this track real quick. We're going to do this track called Crossing the Line. So tell me a little bit about that once again while I scramble to find it. And,
okay, yeah, sure. So the name implies everything. I was crossing the line between kind of synthwave and like my old school Florida break style that I used to spin at the clubs and stuff.
Yes.
And I just wanted to kind of merge them and cross that line a little bit and just have fun with it. So
we're crossing lines, man. This show is crossing lines, so we're gonna go ahead and play it, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. And after this, we have one more track. This is Night Ride FM. And that was Midnight Fury with Crossing the Line. I love that track. Oh my God.
Track.
That is just like such a great track. I think that's one of my favorite tracks. I love it so much. Go out and buy this album. This is a banger of an album. It is called, what's it called?
Metamorph.
Metamorph, yes. I'm so bad. I'm the worst host.
You can find it at midnightfury.bandcamp.com. Throw him all the monies.
Yeah, throw him the money because he's going to Florida, so he needs the monies so he can buy beers for himself and
for Dennis
and Dennis
so
and
he
all
can buy
his,
beers for
his friends in the the synthwave scene because he's a good guy and we appreciate him. Now here's the thing: all my samples are not really properly labeled. Now I'm looking for the sample that is closing, but we named it differently. So I'm hoping this is our closeout music here. Let's see if this is our closeout. No, that's not it. This is our closing. There it is. This is our closing music. I need to rename this. You know what this is called? It's called Cheesy Competition. That is what our closing music is actually called. If we ever release an album, it's going to have really weird names. But quick shout out. Alpha Chrome Yayo actually did all the theme music for the State of Sin. We still use them to this day. Along with Moon Raccoon, who made the theme song. So quick shout out to all the people that give us music. And we use Dimmy K for like every skit, pretty much. Shout out to Dimmy K too. So we love you too, Dimmy. And that's it, I think.
Let's see. Yeah, so first of all, if you want to support Night Ride, you can go to patreon.com/NightRideFM, because it costs Z money to have these servers running 24/7.
It does.
Putting synthwave and dark synth and whatever else we play into your ear holes.
Indeed.
So, head on over to, you can be a Patreon, patreon.com/NightRideFM. And of course, if you want to support Dennis and I or the State of Synth, you can go to thestateofsynth.com, buy us a beer.
Yeah, there's a link. There's a link, the clicky link thing in the top right-hand corner. It says buy us a beer, and you can buy us a beer. Or you can come to Florida, and you could buy us a beer, or we could buy you a beer.
Yeah,
I tell you, if you listened to the show and you weren't going to go, and you said, you know what, screw it, I'm going to do it. It's neon. It's going to be a blast. If you just come and say, you know, tell Grant, be like, hey, look, I came because I heard about it on the State of Synth. Sounded great. I will buy you a beer. I will buy you your choice of tasty beverage, and we'll have a good time. We'll have a good laugh.
I also want to remind everyone, also on the stateofsynth.com, you can get all our previous episodes,
show notes,
show notes, and all the good stuff.
All the songs,
all our script, our wacky
scripts
script that we sometimes follow, sometimes
and
don't.
can't read half the time.
And also, I want to remind everyone that Retro Hit Radio down in New Zealand, which you can find at retrohitradio.co.nz. Once again, like us, a 24/7 synthwave radio station. They air us on Sundays, so you can hear us again on Sunday if you want.
Yeah, if you're not sick of us by then.
Right. So yeah, hi to our New Zealand friends.
Yes.
And of course, I guess that's our show. We want to give a big thank you to our guest, Mr. Fury.
A big rebel-rousing applause to Mr. Fury.
Thank you guys for having me.
Might have a different name next time. What do we go with? We went with.
We'll figure it out.
We're still working it out. We're still sussing it out, but I think we're kind of going with Balls of Fury. I think that's
I like Balls of Fury.
So Balls of Fury.
Be the next time. I think it was it Egg Shen? He was saying every time he sees your name.
Furry.
Yeah, he was saying he sees it as Midnight Furry.
Midnight Furry.
Yeah. I changed it to that during Halloween.
So maybe we can go with that. Maybe we'll see.
So yeah, Derek, thank you so much. It's been an honor having you on, and your latest release, Metamorph, is awesome.
Thank you.
Indeed.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna play everyone out with the titular track. Everybody take a drink. Yeah, from Italian artist Six Leaves Left, from the new album, The Longest Journey. From all of us at Night Ride FM and Mr. Fury here, have a good night, everyone.
Yeah, indeed. And we will see you at Neon Retrofest. Bye-bye.